Hey everybody, I'm doing another video. No, what was I gonna say? Okay, with the Illuminati programming, it's basically there's different like I was just telling the Batwing Collective, Batwing Super Collective. I was like, a lot of your ancestors in this time. I didn't realize the Batwing Collective are way in the future, and I'm way here in the past. I'm actually February 4th, 2021, and Batwing Collective, Super Collective. Where are you at? They're like three trillion years in the future, or 3 million. They said, make correction, 3 million. They're 3 million years in the future. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Time must have went on, and something must have happened. But remember, it's my mom's birthday here in 3 days. Remember, it's Solaris' favorite number. Remember, remember Divine High Queen Solaris. Her name is Divine High Queen Solaris Windrunner. I know it sounds like that in the video games on World of Warcraft. That's actually her real name, Elven High Queen Solaris Windrunner. And actually, Sylvanas Windrunner is actually her great descendant. I tell the whole truth, and that's the whole truth of the truth. Solaris is actually the original Elven, and it's kind of complicated, but I'll explain everything. I want to tell everybody it was some more. So Secret Thoric wants to talk now. Galactic Pleiades, what do you want to tell the people? Galactic Pleiades is a she. He's the. Are you a She-Ran? He's the main She-Ran. He's the main commander. He's a God King, High King, She-Ran. Which means he's the main She-Ran. He's my best friend. His great granddaughter is a Galactic Pleiades Ruby, who she's one of the Camels. Remember, Camille means genius. It means a female for genius. Remember, a lot of these Camilles are high lordesses. A lot of them are supreme lordesses, and a lot of them are alpha lordesses. Remember, I tell you, alpha lordess. It goes ascendant master, and then alpha lordess. Or it goes ascendant master, alpha lordess, alpha lord, supreme lordess, supreme lord, and then it goes high lordess, high lord. Now that's actually the official order of things. And then God King, High King. High King comes. High King is kind of like in the middle here, and then it goes God King, because you can be a High King Alpha Lourdes, or sorry, High Queen Alpha Lourdes, because that doesn't make sense to say. It would be High King Alpha Lord. So I'm actually a God King, High King Alpha Lord. I'm actually and these are just titles. These are titles that we have, and that's how the system works. Remember the official order right here, and then the side order right here. Remember, it goes King, High King, and then it goes God King or Goddess Queen. Actually, the Goddess Queens actually come first. Because remember, they're the creative energy. Remember, divine creators, the main divine creation energy is feminine nature. Remember, feminine, masculine. It's always feminine first, because the females are the creative ones. Remember, I told you the ones who make the babies. Those are the ones who give us our creative juices. Literally, they give us our creative juices. So remember, it's always High Queen. And remember, your genetics, or if you're a male, it's even if you're a homosexual male, it's always God King, Goddess Queen. It's always God King, Goddess Queen. Remember that, because even if you're homosexual, even if you're a lesbian, it's always Goddess Queen, God King. As long as your main gender is something, but it can flip over to Goddess Queen. It can flip over to Goddess Queen, God King. Remember, whatever you are, or because if it's Goddess Queen, High King, then there's a bad mutation. Then it has to find a way to make into a Goddess Queen, High Queen. Or if my genetics doesn't do this, but some genetics will go God King, Goddess Queen, or sorry, God King, High Queen, and that's a bad mutation. That's a very bad mutation. Or it could go like that. Remember, you got four sets. My four sets are God King, Goddess Queen, and then it goes Goddess Queen, God King, and then it goes another set of God King, Goddess Queen, and then it goes Goddess Queen, God King. And then if it ever goes like bad, like if it ever goes God King, High Queen, and remember, then that's a bad mutation. Remember, because mine will always be. Well, I'll explain in the future how that all works, how the genetics work, because we did a lot of genetic testing, and we did a lot of genetic. The Bell Hair did a lot of genetic testing, but the Belher are my best friends. Belher have Othila, Lilith, and Ancient Goddess Covida. Remember, Ancient Goddess Covida is one of my best friends, and Ava MuRiDA is one of my best friends. It's actually one of my. They're all my chieftesas. They're all my main chieftesas. Othila. I like that. Othila. Yes. And she's like, get the hell out of here. This Othila. But remember the Belher, and remember this Morris and Morgan. Morris and Morgan are the serious powerhouse. Remember, Morris is the wizardess. She's the Valkyrie. She likes to play the Valkyrie Reaper, or the Valkyrie Death Dealer, or the Valkyrie Purifier. Because she's secretly a purifier. She's actually secretly a spirit healer, which she's a Valkyrie in nature. And Morgan is a warrior. She's a warrior class. She's actually a raw tier goddess class, warrior class. She's actually, that's actually her title. Like, Morgan, raw tier goddess class, warrior class. Or you can say raw tier warrior class, warriors. She's actually a warrior class. She specializes in warriorness, which is cool. It's raw tier warrior class. So yeah, raw tier god class or goddess class. Yeah, you just have fun with it, and you just know how. Because in the big battles, the big Valkyrie battles, they would actually say that, and they would actually boom, and actually clear the way, and that's when a goddess queen, high queen is coming through, and you say that, in the whole area just like everybody like trembles because they're big. Some of them are like 120 foot. Some of them, like Morgan, is like literally 250 foot tall. And so when she comes through, to get out of the way.